Friday college basketball, and it's a great card tonight. Two late-night national TV games. I'm going to give both to you free in this video coming up right now. This is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV. And as you know, I do my college basketball top 25 video for Saturday. That'll be up later tonight on Friday. Be sure to click subscribe, click that bell for an instant alert. But we do have a top 25 matchup tonight on Friday, so I wanted to start a little bit early for you here. In fact, it's a top 15 matchup, 12 versus 14. Battle of the Michigans. Michigan State at Michigan, 8 o'clock Eastern, Fox National TV. This is the spotlight game tonight on Friday in college hoops. And we check the WagerTalk live odds screen, the oddslogic.com live odds screen as well. And we'll see that Michigan is currently a 3.5-point favorite. The line has really not moved yet today. Total has dropped a bit, though, from 152 down to 150, even 149 at one of the sharper offshore books. So there is some sharp money on the under in this game. And I agree with the move. That's the way I would play it as well. Michigan State, Michigan under 150, and there's a few reasons why. Michigan does play at a fast tempo this season. Michigan State is moderate pace, but as we know under Izzo over decades now, it's always been great defense, great rebounding, and usually gets better as the season goes. And this being a rival conference game between 12-3 Michigan State and 12-2 Michigan, I look for a Class A battle, and that usually brings more defense, playoff intensity as well. Hey, it's something we'll talk more about in a couple months when the NBA playoffs begin. But the matchup also favors the under for a couple reasons. First of all, Michigan State gets all their points down low. They take some of the fewest percentage of their scoring from three-point range, fewest percentage of shots from three-point range in the country. And Michigan has a solid two-point defense, as does Michigan State. Also, both teams are excellent rebounding squads. And yes, both teams get a lot of points from the free throw line, but their opponents don't put them there too often. I don't think there's going to be a lot of three-point scoring in this game. Maybe by Michigan. That's the one random variable here, but not by Michigan State. So that makes it a little bit more of a certain handicap without that three-point variance. And we get plenty of wiggle room. 150 is a pretty big number. And once again, two good defensive teams, two Class A teams, and a heated in-state rival. We'll look for under 150 in this Michigan-Michigan State game, top 15 matchup at 8 Eastern on Fox tonight on Friday. Going to get to your late game at 9 Eastern here in a moment. Just a quick reminder. Right now, WagerTalk.com, a 7-day special gets you 10 days. That's right. Buy 7, you get another 3 days for free. All sports, all access. 10 days for the price of 7. No promo code needed. Check it out on my page right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And be sure to check out the bonus free plays every day. I've got a free NBA play for tonight on Friday, posted free on my page. My top NBA opinion, free for everybody tonight. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Get there quicker. WT.buzz/SM. All right, the late game tonight is also on ESPNU. The U. We're looking at 9 o'clock Eastern in the Horizon League. Milwaukee. Don't call them Wisconsin-Milwaukee no more. It's Milwaukee against Youngstown State. And this should be a pretty good battle here. Youngstown 11-5 on the season. 12-5 on the season. Milwaukee 11-5 in conference play. And both teams enter here in pretty good current form. In fact, Youngstown has won 6 of 7 in 4 straight. Milwaukee, meanwhile, back-to-back wins. They've won 3 of their last 4, but 2 of them were in overtime. It didn't linger, though. That Friday overtime win last week, they came back with an easy 22-point blowout of Northern Kentucky at home. They'd beaten them by 20 earlier in the season, and now they have nearly a full week off. They get 4 days to time and rest and travel. Now, on the surface, we would normally take a look at Youngstown. Quality team at home, 18-10, 12-5 in conference, with revenge. But not so fast. Revenge does not always work. In fact, you got to dig into the first meeting to make sure there's a reason why we're not going to have what we call a sweep. And in this situation, I think the sweep is more likely for a few reasons. First of all, let's go back to that game on January 17th, a Friday game just over 5 weeks ago. And Youngstown lost that game 79-64 at Milwaukee, and there was really nothing misleading about it. In fact, the average lead for Milwaukee was almost double digits in that game. They had actually one of their second best game, actually third best game score rating of the season. So it was a quality showing, nothing misleading about that. And I think there's not a surprise it's going to happen again because Milwaukee does match up well here against Youngstown. And that's the other thing you want to look for when you're going to avoid revenge situations and look for a sweep. And in this case, I think it makes sense. Both these teams play up-tempo, so there's really no edge there. Youngstown plays fast. Milwaukee prefers up-tempo as well, so they have no problem playing that way. And they take hardly any of their shots from three-point range. In fact, they rank bottom 20 in the nation out of 364 teams in percentage of shots taken from three-point range. And that's important because the strength of the Youngstown defense is three-point D. In fact, they're the 7th most efficient three-point defensive team in the country. They give up that few shots from three. They also stop shots down low from three, but that's not Milwaukee's game. They score down low. They get to the free throw line really well. Almost 40% of their points come from the charity stripe, and Youngstown does have a tendency to put teams on the free throw line. So once again, I like the matchup here for Milwaukee. It led to an easy 15-point win last month, and I think it leads to another win, maybe an outright underdog win tonight. Take a look at Milwaukee plus the 1.5. This is a situation where we're not playing the revenge angle with Youngstown. That's on ESPNU at 9 Eastern. There you go. 2 Spotlight national TV games tonight on Friday, including a top 15 matchup. A little bit of a foreshadow into what we have coming this Saturday. It's a huge card this Saturday. Several highly ranked teams playing. And, of course, my college basketball top 25 video will be up later tonight on Friday right here on the channel. Last week, I gave you 3 totals and a side. We missed the side, but the totals went 3-0. And I told you, I was trying to come up with more sides, but I just love the totals as free plays. And they swept the board last Saturday. Hey, I'll let you know my side or total recommendation in every top 25 college matchup for this Saturday right here on WagerTalk TV. So click subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss out when it's posted later this evening. And if you're liking these daily free play videos, thumbs up, like, and comment below. The more thumbs up, likes, the more comments, the more free play videos I do every day of the week, including the weekend on Saturday and Sunday. And by the way, I do read the comments and I reply back. So let me know your thoughts on tonight's card on Friday. And hey, maybe look ahead to some Saturday matchups you're looking at as well. Include some analysis of time. Let's learn and earn and win together here on WagerTalk TV. And once again, if you want my personal best bets, they're available on my page, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. I've got 2 college basketball best bets tonight for my clients. Neither of the games that we talked about here. They're 2 earlier games. Go after 7 Eastern. 2 strong college best bets tonight, and also my top NBA opinion posted for free for everybody on my page this evening. So check it out. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And while you're there, you can buy 7 days and get another 3 days for free. It's a 10-day special for the price of 7. No promo code needed. Check it out once again. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, and get there quicker. WT.buzz/SM. Follow me on social media at Steve Merril. You see it on the bottom of the screen there, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to WagerTalk TV because there's more free play videos coming up next.